We finally did it. Cryptocurrencies are finally breaking out, and not only breaking out of the patterns that we have been talking about for the last couple of months, but they have finally broken the resistance levels, which are definitely a sure sign that the bull run is about to happen. But in this video, we are going to be talking about this and if the market could actually go down from this point. Could we get rejected? Could we be faked out? Stay tuned, because in this video, we are going to be talking about this and much more. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe with notifications on, smash up the like button, blow up the comment section, and let me know what is your favorite cryptocurrency, Ethereum or Bitcoin. If you could choose one, what would it be? So let's dive straight into the charts, which is pretty much everything. People say that technical analysis does not matter, that it means nothing, that everything is determined on news and everything else. That is actually a lie. Everything in this crypto market is determined by these charts, because when news happens that crashes cryptocurrencies, the people that are causing those moves and prevent it from going down to certain levels and going up too high, all of these certain things is controlled by technical analysis. The people that are moving the markets, these whales, they have these exact levels of support and resistance that they keep in mind at all times to keep cryptocurrencies in 100% alignment with technical analysis. That's why on this channel, we have literally been able to call out the exact tops and bottoms for the cryptocurrency market for the last month. Look at this. So this is just Bitcoin. Bitcoin has literally been kept inside of this symmetrical triangle pattern this entire time since January. It has literally been respecting resistance, support, almost 99% of the time. Absolutely crazy. So it's super predictable. And we also know that when prices are squeezed into a pattern like we are seeing here is a symmetrical triangle pattern, when we see that happening, and we actually break out of the apex, which generally we break out when the apex is about 70 to 75% full. I told you all of that way before ahead of time. And look at this. Every time we come down to this level, we bounce up. And in the Patreon, we were calling out, buy here, buy here, buy here, buy here. And we are selling here, selling here, selling here, making crazy gains, not only in Bitcoin, but Ethereum and other cryptocurrencies as well. And now we finally broke out of the pattern. So that is called a breakout. And generally when a breakout happens, a very, very big move happens. And since the breakout, we have seen significant gains. We have seen a 10% move for Bitcoin since we have broken out. But there is something very interesting, which is happening even though we are breaking out. And first off, that first thing is that we are breaking resistance levels. So the prior resistance levels here and here, we finally literally just broke today. And there's something I want to show you even further. Look at this. If we take a look at these resistance and support levels, we look at the price action, look at the previous price action, it would literally shoot up very fast and come down. But what we are doing differently this time, and which is causing me to have a bit of caution, is that we are slowly moving up, which means at the same time there is low volume. And when there is low volume with a breakout, it potentially means that the major massive breakout might not happen, but it still could be coming. The volume can come at any second, any time of the day. And the type of volume we want to see is when we saw these breakouts. Look at, we had all this volume here and we were getting these crazy pumps, but we aren't getting that volume today. And that is happening because there's none other than there's a lot of FUD out there. There's a lot of panic. There's a lot of fear. And that is preventing everyone from really going balls deep into this market. So what we want to keep an eye out is on this pattern here, which we like in technical analysis to call a rising wedge. This pattern can at times, I'm going to be completely honest with you, be bearish. So we are seeing a rejection on this resistance level, and it would not surprise me, as we've been following this pattern for quite some time since the 14th of March. We should be able to continue this pattern. So I will be alerting you in the Patreon and even in my videos for free of what these potential moves are. We could see a dip, you know, a 5% or so dip. If we calculate it from our current level, we could see a 2 to 3 to 4% dip and still remain bullish in this pattern. But if we start to break out, if Bitcoin starts to break down below 42,000, and if we're looking 41,000, if we are starting to get into those levels, I'm not going to be completely freaked out. I'm not going to be scared, but it's just something we want to pay attention to. Are we going to break outside of this pattern to the downside? But here is the bullish case. Here is the good news. Cryptocurrencies are very bullish, and they literally have been green almost every single day for 8 days in a row. We are seeing a little bit of red today, which is completely normal, completely healthy, but we just pumped up pretty big yesterday, so very good to see. But here is the thing, ladies and gentlemen. If we break outside of this ascending pattern, this ascending wedge, whatever you want to call it, if we break outside of this pattern, that is when the volume is going to start coming in. That is what these traders, these big whales are looking for. They're waiting for this exact move. We need to get a breakout above $45,000 to about $46,000. If we can break 45 to 46, as I've been telling you all for the last couple of weeks, in the last several days, there's going to be a very, very big breakout with a lot of volume, most likely. But until then, we are just slowly moving our way up, and eventually, if we continue this pattern, by April, we should be around $50,000. And that's just if we continue in this slow, normal trading pattern. But if volume starts to come in, we start to break out to the top side, we are going to be looking for some very big moves. But if we do end up breaking down, I would not be surprised if we saw a consolidation around $42,000. We would probably be trading around $41,000, $42,000, trade sideways for a bit, bullish news happens, more volume starts coming in, and then we start to break out again. So overall, ever since January, the 24th of January, we have been heading up with a lot of volatility, and we are recovering. We are in recovery mode. We are in recovery mode. But yesterday we literally finally broke $45,000, 45.1, but we need to break 45.5, 45.7, 46. When we start to break those numbers, full lookout, because the market is going to go crazy. But look at this. Ethereum is about to do a merge. This is a part of Ethereum 2.0. And they are saying that this is going to be such a bullish event that is going to trigger the crypto market like the Bitcoin halving cycle did a couple of years ago. So this event, part of Ethereum 2.0, the upgrade, could potentially send cryptocurrencies like Ethereum and the whole market soaring. This could be a major bullish event for the entire crypto market, especially altcoins. So we're going to be taking a look at that. We see the market is moving up. We are bullish, but we want to be cautious. We want to err on the side of caution. Know when to take profits, which that's what we do in the Patreon. Know when to sell. That's what we do in the Patreon. And have complete knowledge of the current market. But the market has just been bullish for 8-9 days in a row, continuing to go up. We're in an uptrend. The trend is your friend until the end. So it is very likely that this uptrend will continue, but there's got to be a time when there's going to be some red. There's going to be a dip. Even in the most of bullish of times, there are always dips and corrections, and that's what we want to pay attention for, especially if we are trading. So what I am saying in conclusion is not to go all in balls deep right now, especially if you're trading, if you're dollar cost averaging, if you're buying a dip for long-term investing. We are still at a major discount. So these are numbers that I would love to see, even just dollar cost averaging or investing, but none of this is financial advice. But for traders, we need to be completely cautious, completely aware that there are some very, very big things about to be taking place, that we are overall bullish, but that we could see a correction. We could see a crazy pump here very soon. We are in a very critical area where something very, very big is going to be taking place here soon. I think it is going to be a bullish event. I think we are going to get a crazy pump here soon because of all what's happening around the world, which is pushing cryptocurrencies to the forefront of everyone's minds, giving them a reason to invest and to hold cryptocurrencies because of the crazy inflation out there. Now, if you do want to get those trade alerts, join the Patreon, join tier 3 if you want to get my exact trades. And we are also doing a new cryptocurrency release next week. If you want to get involved, join the Patreon now before you miss out. It is a fair launch. Everyone has an opportunity to buy early. It's really fun. It's going to be on Ethereum. Definitely check it out. And also check out the crypto trading course. And if you want to be able to trade cryptocurrencies tax-free, join I Trust Capital account with my link below. If you fund an account, they will give you $100 and free Bitcoin. Go ahead and check it out. Now, thank you so much for watching it to the end, for your support, for your questions, comments, or concerns. I will see you all later.